series alert! Oh shoot, was I in? Hold on, wait. New series alert! New series alert! New series alert! I know, man, it's crazy, I know! If y'all didn't understand what that was. New series alert, okay? Welcome to Trix Tuesday. Trix Tuesday. I don't know what that was, but to the people that I may know that are watching this video right now, hello, stranger. This series is just when we just talk about whether it be like about the Bible, personal stuff in my life. Like, this is kind of for me, just to like, you know, if I ever need a video to go back to, I have it. Because I kind of started this channel just for like archives of my life, basically. Because why not? Looking at the past, seeing how much I grow as a person. And also seeing the things that I lost during that growth and trying to bring it back as well. Yeah, I hope you guys like this series. Brand new series for the channel. And let's get into it. So, yeah. Topic for today. Lust. Yep, we started off strong this year, I know. So I think most of us know what that is, but for the people that don't know, lust is basically the sexual desire for, like, let's say your partner or like a crush or a random person you be seeing on the street. And it doesn't have to be even a sexual desire. It can just be something that you desire in general. So like drugs or revenge or even gossiping. Just things that God tells us not to do, and yet we have a desire to do it, type of thing. Inward and outward action. Inward being like the mind, outward being like however you act towards the person. For simple terms, for this video, you're just trying to get freaky with some person. So the whole problem with it is that it can kind of turn into something that you'll just always see. Like whatever it be like a keyword, a phrase someone says, or something you see on Instagram or like the internet, boom, instantly starting to think about it. You'll start to just see things or see people as just these things, these objects, instead of actually seeing them as another person. Like, that's how bad it can get. You can get even worse than that. So what's my personal experience on this? Well, I fought many battles, probably one out of 2,000, but I've always kind of been like a lonely person. I never really talked to people that much. Never really was like the popular kid type of thing. I was always to myself with everything, but you know, now I'm doing the opposite. It's kind of crazy. I'd always try to like make, you know, friends, laugh, care for them, because I know how it felt. So it's like, you know, I didn't want them to have the same feeling, even though who knows if I was able to help or not. And this would be during like middle school and high school. So I would do all these things and then go home and I'd be like, dang, I don't have, like, I feel empty. I feel alone. And then basically it would just turn into me just satisfying myself instead of, you know, trying to look for ways that, instead of just trying to help myself in general. Like, bro, I be giving mad advice to people, but then I don't use it on myself. Crazy work. So it in fact led me to more isolation within myself. And like, even with relationships, I knew I wanted to do it, or I wanted to like do things with them and did things with them. And then now looking at everything and how I see things, it was like, came to a realization that it's like, it may be the feeling that feeling that I want, but it's really the connection that I want with that person. And I thought, not that I thought, but it was more of a, it was the only way to feel connected to that person type of thing. Making each other feel good, even though it's like, bro, you don't need to do, there are so many other ways to do that. And I am not talking about myself no more. I'm talking about you, buddy. I'm talking straight to you, bro. As I said before, I was thinking of it as a, like, intimacy as a, oh, doing these things with this person. That is ungodly. Instead, it's more of a just talking to the person. You think it's crazy, but it's not crazy. It's developing that intellectual and emotional and spiritual connection with that person. Which is why we should actually, you know what God said, we should actually be waiting and building that relationship, not only with him, build that foundation with him, but then build that foundation within a relationship. If you understand what I'm saying. And that's what a lot of people basically lack nowadays. It's like, we all want to understand each other and we all want to talk to each other. And then when we do that, this person could be like super attractive, or like just something about them. It's just like, so then you just end up letting things slide. And then the next thing you know, it was amazing. But then it's like, you're pushing things too fast. You don't need to be doing these things with people right now. It's going to happen. Just doesn't have to happen right now. The whole point of marriage is to be committed to the person, and you're building before you're married with this person. That whole thing, you're just building that strong connection with that person without doing, being fruitful and multiplying. Because when we're building that connection, we're building that relationship with each other and leaving God in the center, we're becoming equally yoked. And then we also understand each other to the point where it's like we don't want anyone else. Sex is blinding from what we really want from the other person. So what are some ways where we can just, not fall into, lusting with people? Whether it be like a thought, you're about to do something with your hand, do some of these. Tip number 1. Literally go do something to take your mind off of it. I don't care if you gotta fold your clothes, do your laundry, do some dishes, talk to a friend. Just do something that occupies your mind. Even going for a walk. Go for a walk. Touch some grass. Tip number 2. Go pray to God. Do I have to say more? Tip number 3. Just go read the Bible. Go pray to God. Go read the Bible. That is your best weapon. The Bible is your weapon. It is your sword. Now, ways that you can prevent it. Try to take yourself out of the situation to begin with. As I said before, go do something else. And also just this means identifying what triggers you. Let's look what it says in the Bible. If your right eye causes you to stumble, gouge it out and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than your whole body to be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to stumble, cut it off and throw it away. It is better for you to lose one part of your body than for your whole body to go into hell. So, remove the things that causes you to sin. Do I have to say that again? Do not take this literally. You're not actually going to be cutting off your arm, gouging out your eye, but you stay locked in with me, okay? We're removing the things that cause us to do these things. Social media. Ooh, I hit you with that one, huh? Your talking stage person. Oh, your situation. Oh. And I also want to say, even though it doesn't say it in here, there's gonna be times that we're still cutting things off, and yet we're still doing these things, or like we still have the desire to do these things. It's because it's in here, buddy. It's in here. It's in your heart, which is why you need to pray to God and read the scripture. Just pray to God and asking for him to remove that desire that you have for whatever it is, and then don't be surprised if it takes a little bit for it to be removed, because everything is a process. He can bless you with many things, but some things are not going to happen right then and there. You have to put in the work to get closer to him. Another tip to preventing. Literally, if you're in a relationship, just talk to your partner. You should be able to talk to your partner about anything. If you're not, rethink that relationship and talk to them about that. If they don't even let you talk about that, that's your sign. Be able to, talk about whatever's on your mind, whatever you've been thinking, and just talk about it. And of course, agree on whatever agreement you. Oh, I turned it on again. Oh, you can see Riley though. Agree on whatever you're gonna be committing to, and actually commit to what you both agreed on. Okay? Because if one person is doing the things that you just said, the opposite of, and you both agreed on it, what are you doing? You're making this harder. Tip number 3, or have I been doing? I don't think I did for this section. This one might hit you. Hold on. Read the Bible. You want to know what it says in the Bible? God literally tells us to flee from lust. Flee. Let's go to the scripture. Flee the evil desires of youth and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with these who call on the Lord out of a pure heart. Flee. You know what flee means? We're doing more than running. That means if you see something on your phone, throw the phone. Close that. Throw the phone. It means if you're in a public area and you see somebody, you have to walk the other way. If it is on the ground, you're gonna have to learn how to fly, buddy. You gotta get away from that, buddy. But I hope this video helped you guys in any way. Comment any questions you have, and remember, this is a community. Okay, we should be helping each other. We should be uplifting each other. We all struggle, so let's help each other with words of encouragement and constructive criticism. Okay, remember to keep God in the center. And with that being said, Riley, do you want to do this outro with me? Do you want to do the outro with me? All right. We're all struggling here. Nobody's perfect. If one person's struggling in one thing, probably not struggling in another thing. Vice versa. So I pray that this video may help whoever is watching this video right now. Remember to keep God in the center. And with that being said, I'll see y'all later. Oh, dang.